Hi, this is Jill Katz. Are you someone who's looking to build more confidence in the workplace or in your personal interactions? Do you find that you sometimes say, I'm sorry, or at the end of a sentence, you say, does that make sense? Even though you know that it did. These are signs that you can be building better confidence. And when people hear you say these things, it can be confusing or off putting. Let's start with I'm sorry. I'm sorry is an apology, and these are really powerful words. If you've done something that you know is truly wrong, morally wrong, or you've made a legitimate mistake, to say I'm sorry is so powerful. And those words should be used and saved for those sacred moments. It's great to apologize when you've done something that you truly regret. If you're someone that's saying, I'm sorry, if you're constantly apologizing, then it absolutely takes away from the times when you really are sorry. So try to remove that. Instead, you might want to say, excuse me, or maybe there isn't anything to say I'm sorry for. Let's think about the does that make sense? Many clients I interact with make powerful, thoughtful statements, and when it's over, say, does that make sense? That's maybe a way to check in and find out if the comment resonated with someone else. Instead, just pause and let the other person react. When we ask the question, does that make sense? It conveys several things. The first thing is it immediately shaves away some authority of your own. It invalidates what you just said. Of course, what you said just makes sense, unless you see on the other person's face a lack of understanding. If it looks like the other person understands what you said, then probably it makes sense. The other risk that you run when you say, does that make sense, is possibly offending or insulting the other person, as if perhaps that person isn't able to understand what you said, and certainly you don't want to offend. So by saying, does that make sense, you actually run the risk of insulting yourself and another person. You are not being bold or showing off by making a smart and great statement and letting it just sit. It's confident and it's powerful. Friends, ladies, we don't need to apologize. We don't need to ask permission. It's wonderful to be confident and make strong, bold statements. Let's try to save the apologies for moments of true regret when we really are contrite and we want someone to accept an apology. And let's ask people if things make sense truly when we want to check in for understanding. These are great habits to kick and great ways to build on confidence in communication. Do you have more to say on this topic? I'd love to hear it below.